My chosen ones, as I close out this Purple Rain edition, I want to let you guys know what gave me the inspiration behind it. There's a lot of salty karmic energies that's surrounding the chosen ones at this time. They salty. It's like they can't stand to see us leveling up or changing or being happy or moving on or whatever the case may be. So much of this energy had to do with jealousy, envy, strife, plots, hurts, pain, all kind of stuff, right? But this is their energy. The purple rain is purple because we're protected, right? It's raining on their side, but it's purple because the chosen ones are protected. We have our hedge of protection around us. Let me see. I forget if it's Archangel Azrael that has the purple. Archangel Jermiel has purple. And it's another one. Archangel Zodiac, Archangel Metatron. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all who really inspired these readings, and I think it was these archangels of the first tier. First tier are angels that watch over God's people on earth. Second tier really watches over these angels, and third tier is like heavenly angels. They're the ones that's praising God, right? Here's the purple rain right here. I know they're showing up green on you guys' end, but these are the energies, okay? Archangel Jermiel is reflection, dreams, and visions, okay? Archangel Zaldikiel is transmutation, violet flame, and mercy. And Archangel Metatron is spiritual power, esoteric wisdom, and sacred geometry. Archangel Michael's the ones that help new chosen ones on the spiritual path, the spiritual journey. Archangel Zaldikiel, he has so many different things that angel does, but it's, let me see, activating, okay, clearing negativity, okay, cutting or dissolving cords or other negative attachments, activating the soul star chakra, spiritually purifying your physical body, etheric body, auric field in your space, clearing and healing your karma, okay, and then Archangel Jermiel helps you reflect on your goals and your dreams, getting on your best and highest path, memory, dream recall, and dream interpretation, developing clairvoyance, starting again, taking stock of where you are in your life, checking in with yourself. Archangel Metatron, and God is so good because it's just flipping right to the pages. Archangel Metatron helps to understand spiritual concepts and teaching, finding the right spiritual paths and tools for you at this time, work with and understanding sacred geometry, seeing your place in the web or grid of the universal divine light, activating your Merkaba, a light grid surrounding you in the shape of a three-dimensional Star of David that can be used for protection and to transport you to a higher level of consciousness, children in your life who are having a difficult time, and healing and supporting the inner child. So you understand what I'm saying, why I was inspired to do this Purple Rain edition, because at this time it's been a lot of negative energies that's surrounding the chosen ones to try to keep them from leveling up, to try to keep them off of the spiritual path that God has ordained for them to follow. You know, as workers of light, we all got a mission here. We all here for a reason. We're not just here to play. We're here to take care of business and going back home and be with the Lord and to give the God praise, period. You know, so we only here for but a moment. And these are the angels that are guiding and protecting us at this time. These are the angels that God is sending to watch over his chosen ones. I'm telling you, these negative energies, like, who was it? I think it was Archangel Jermiel, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Just that quick. See how, and that's why I was telling somebody else, like, they could be dealing with confusion because they've been playing the mind games as well. But I think it was Archangel. Okay, so it was Archangel Zadkiel. So help cut negative cords, like cording, right? It doesn't say it on the card, but it's giving us the power to transmute these negative energies. It's no wonder, because I'm asking, is it Prince's birthday? Prince's birthday was June 7th, and I'm like, okay, well, that could be why I'm in a purple rain energy. And then, then I'm like, well, I love my amethyst. This is like one of my favorite stones, But I'm just like, what's up with the purple? And I'm remembering that when certain angels, like, I remember I was having a hard time in life, and I just kept seeing purple everywhere. Everywhere I looked, it was like the color violet or purple or lilac, or, you understand what I'm saying? But it was always purple. And these are the moments when the angels are trying to reveal themselves in their auras, like, I'm around you, I'm watching over you, I see you, I'm protecting you, all that type of vibe, right? So this is the reason why I wanted to do this Purple Rain edition, because a lot of you guys energetically have been going through these karmic energies that seem to be attacking you out of nowhere, one way or another. Within the spiritual realm, I feel like right now there's some type of war between the light angels, the dark angels. There's something that's going on in the spiritual realm, and we're all feeling the effects of it. Because for us, it's just not about the people, right, that we see. It's about the energies that they embody. Everybody, we got to be honest, everybody don't want to go to heaven. Everybody don't want to serve God. Everybody don't pray to God, okay? Some people pray to whoever. You'll be surprised. Ask them. I remember one time this lady wrote me on Facebook. Some of y'all probably already know the story, but she wrote me on Facebook, and she's like, yeah, so God told me to tell you that you need to make a sacrifice on the altar so that, you can get X amount of money. God asked me to sacrifice on the altar. And I'm like, I had to dive in a little deep with her because she was like, don't worry, I serve God, and so on and so forth. And God say that my people will know my name, right? So I'm like, what God do you serve? What's your God name? So she said one of the ancestors' name, and all respect to the ancestors, right? Because I don't disrespect nobody's spiritual entity, okay? But whatever was the name she said, it wasn't the God that I serve. So I know that message didn't come from my God. But what it made me do, because I looked at her Facebook page and I seen she had altars and she had to sacrifice to different entities and stuff like that. That's why I tell my subscribers personally, be careful when you hear readers talking about ancestors, this and that, ensure that they know what they talking about. Because when we talking about ancestors, we're talking about from the voodoo culture and their ancestors, which are a lot of them, I believe, are like ancestors from Haiti, which are African ancestors. And these ancestors all have different personalities. You have to make altars for each individual ancestors because they don't like the same thing. Some of them like to drink, some of them like cakes, and some of them like, whatever, right? So when you hear people talking about ancestors, they're not talking about your passed on loved ones. That's a totally different thing, right? They would just say your passed on loved ones, or your mom or your dad, or, like if they say passed on loved ones, they talking about your whole lineage. Lineage is another way to say passed on loved ones. But when they're specifically talking about ancestors, you got to check the energy. Are they talking about who they talking about? Are they talking about like my lineage? Or are they talking about these gods whom they may serve, but I don't serve? But because I'm energetically connected to them, I'm now bound to that spiritual entity. You understand what I'm saying? Like, because that blew my mind when I found out about the ancestors. Because I heard it so much in the tarot community. I'm like, okay, what is these ancestors? Okay, yeah. So I did my research because I'm a natural nerd. So I did my research, found out that these are the ancestors from the voodoo culture. And if you don't know about voodoo, if you don't know about the African gods and things like that, don't mess with them. Don't knock on the door, open the door. You don't know where that path may lead you. You see what I'm saying? Like, I've read the Bible. I know the Bible. I used to have so many Bibles. My Bibles used to fall apart. I used to write in them so much. You understand what I'm saying? It's amazing how quickly you forget, though. It's amazing how quickly you can forget scriptures and forget the stories when you ain't been into them. But there was a time in my life when God, no, I need a new Bible. This one tearing up. You know what I mean? Like that. But I honestly want my subscribers, my people, the chosen ones, to know like what they getting themselves into, why certain things are synchronistic, why certain things happen around them. You understand what I'm saying? Right now is a time where, like I said, we have these angels of protection. These cards are purple, okay? The only reason they showing up green because my itself is purple, okay? Maybe even that in itself is symbolic in some way. You guys be the judge of that with the message that's being delivered, you know? But I want to see what these angels want to tell us, though. I don't want to just leave them sitting here without their message. Let's see. It's funny how distractions happen. Hold on one second, you guys. I'm being distracted from something. Oh my goodness, 1 second. Ain't that funny? As soon as I start talking about the angels, it's time for distractions. Alrighty. So let me see here. We're going into the angels' message. I want to use some to coordinate with their energies. Archangel Jermail, what do you want the chosen ones to know, please? What do you want the chosen ones to know, please? So we got the King of Cups, the Three of Swords, Temperance, and the Queen of Swords. Archangel Zaldikiel. What do you want the chosen ones to know, please? The Princess of Wands, the Hanged Woman, the Eight of Wands, the Two of Wands, and Justice. Archangel Metatron, what would you have the chosen ones to know? I seen that one pop out, so. Interesting how they all got like different messages. This is the one that wants to pop out. Ooh, let's start with Archangel Metatron, because Archangel Metatron is saying, well, what they all know is that you guys have been stressing. Like, there has been attacks on your mental lately. There has been energies that's been sent your way that have been blocked, because you see how these swords are here, but they haven't been like penetrating her, or they're not penetrating her. They're just surrounding her headspace. That's because of the divine protection. Okay, our mental, our spiritual selves, our crown chakras are protected by God. Okay, yeah, because they want to get you in this box, right? As long as these people can get you in a box and they feel like they got power over you. But power is God's and God's alone, okay? God has a gift for you, and you hold that gift close to your heart, okay? God knows your heart more than anything. And that's what God examines. So you guys are, you and them karmics on different ends of the spectrum. You're here and they're trying to get through this door. They can't get through. You're being divinely guided and protected, okay? Like there is, these are the different tiers of angels, and the top one is God, okay? So these are the different level of protection, the different level of angels that exist, okay? Yeah. There's that sacred geometry that Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron was talking about. You know what I'm surprised of? I think Archangel Michael, the reason why he's not included in this reading is because his color is blue. But blue, if you think about purple, blue and red creates purple, right? Excuse me. So he's definitely a part of it, okay? Definitely protecting us from these karmic energies, okay? But what Archangel Metatron is talking about is how sneaky link these people are, right? But everything that they try to do to you, everything that they plot on, everything that they think they hide, it's revealed in their dreams. They're having trouble sleeping at night. Like these people don't get away from anything or from their karma because God sees everything. Okay, here's those tears again. Okay, those tears of angels. I don't know if you guys can see the way that the stairs are going down. See how my throat want to mess up now? My throat ain't been messed up all night. Now I get to talking about the angels. Now it's time for the throat to mess up. But God is the all-seeing God. You can't, there's nothing that God don't see. So if this is, let's say, for example, this is the world and this is God's eye. What does God not see? Okay? But I see that these people, there's wolves in sheep clothing. With this strength card, I don't know why I get the strength cards like that, but they're wolves in sheep clothing. But we are divinely protected from these energies, okay? Because whatever they've been doing, they suffer at night for it. Or I don't want to say suffer because that's harsh. But that's the time when, yeah, their dreams and stuff like that, yeah, they get revelations about the chosen ones and stuff in their dreams too, and their power gets smaller and smaller and smaller the more things that they try to do, because the sword was large and then it gets medium, then it gets small, like, yeah, okay. And this is that sword of truth. This is that karma that they're going to deal with. So Ezekiel was talking more about the prayers that we send up to heaven and how God receives our prayers and hears our prayers, and they're delivered to the heavenly realms. Okay? With this 8 of Wands and this 2 of Wands. Right? Here's our prayers going up. Here's them being delivered into the seat of God. Right? Because, yeah, the chosen ones talk a lot to God and people in the spiritual realm. Wow, I said people in the spiritual realm. So you could talk to your ancestors. I mean, if you go into meditation and you go so far into the vortex, there's no telling who or what you'll meet in that vortex. Okay, a lot of people report that to be in the 5D and come back to the 3D, you can't decipher like which dimension you're in, because I mean it's hard to get into the different dimensions because one dimension is so different from the other, right? But I see that like someone has tapped into the different dimensions, right? With all of these different roles back here, someone is high vibrational and have tapped into all these different dimensions. This person is the person that needs to like teach people how to cut these cords, how to without all of the ceremonial stuff behind it, right? There's a spiritual way to cut cords that bind you to people. And there's someone who knows how to do this work. They haven't been revealed yet to the chosen ones, or either they have, but they're not viral, or people don't know about them yet. But whoever this person is, this is a person that knows how to break the chains, okay? But karma, the scales will be balanced as well. So whatever people have done, whether it's the chosen ones or whoever, the karmic scales will be balanced, okay? Archangel Jamira is talking about, like, how much we love in the society and how much our feelings get hurt, and how much it seems as if the more we love, the more we get hurt, and that he doesn't want us to be in this Queen of Swords energy because we were created for love. No matter what, the scales will always be balanced for us because of the love that we have for God, the love that we have for one another. And we might suffer some of this hurt, but rest assured that the Almighty God sees and will pay, okay? Pay us back in abundance is what I'm hearing. Very interesting. Just different messages from each of the angels. But yeah, they definitely don't want us to harden our heart and be in this Queen of Swords energy. Okay. But that's what I got for you guys to wrap up this edition of Purple Rain, because like I said, the purple is our energies that's being protected and the rain is on the other side, and baby, it's purple rain. So either way, I thank you guys for tapping in to Black Madonna HP's Table Etiquettes. I'm getting ready to go live for some free personal readings, so definitely stay tuned. Either way, love, peace, and soul. Take care.